Hi viewers, welcome to C programming tutorial. Today we are going to see about C programming language overview. First, today we are going to see about introduction about programming language. So before that, we have to know about what is meant by language. Language is nothing about it is a tool to communicate or share the information to anyone. So it is a language which is used to share some information between humans. So like that, we have to know about what is meant by programming language. So programming language is nothing about it is a communication tool to establish a communication between humans and computers. Because the human having some problem. So human want to solve some problem with the help of computer means we have to communicate with the computer. Human knows high level language is called English. So like that the computer knows machine level language zeros and ones. If we want to communicate with the computer means we have to know about programming language. So programming language is the one of the way to communicate with the computers. Next we are going to see about what are the methodologies to solve a problem. Because the computer was invented to solve a particular problems. So we have to know about what are the methodologies to solve their problems. We have four methodologies. First one is called algorithm, flowchart, pseudocode, and then program. What is meant by algorithm? Algorithm is nothing about it's a step-by-step procedure to solve a problem. Flowchart is a diagrammatical representation to solve a particular problem. Pseudocode is nothing about it's a false programming which is used to solve a particular problems. Program is nothing about program which is used to deliver the problem statements in high level programming language or machine understandable language. Now I am going to explain about those four methodologies with the example of sum of two numbers. First, algorithm. Algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to solve a problem. So first we have to start the program and then we have to declare variables number 1, number 2 and sum. Here number 1 and number 2 which is used to read the two input values, and then sum which is used to store the sum of two numbers. Read the variables. Read the variable is nothing about we have to get the input from user. Perform operation. Operation is nothing about here we are going to do addition. So addition means we are going to add number 1 and number 2. The output will be stored in sum. And then print the sum variable. Then only we can get the sum of two numbers. Step 7. Stop the program. So this is called algorithm. So here we are going to solve a problem is sum of two numbers. Here I have represented using algorithm how to solve the particular problem. It is one of the methodology to solve a particular problem. Next we are going to see about flowchart. Flowchart is nothing about it is a diagrammatical representation to solve a particular problem. Here it's a collections of symbols. So these symbols are having different meanings. Here start is nothing about it is a starting of the program, and then the square symbol which is used to declare the variables number 1, num2 and then sum. We have to read the input from user. So num1, num2 and then we have to do the operation num1 plus num2. The added value will be stored in sum and then print the sum variable and then stop the program. So this is another way to solve a particular problem. Next, pseudocode. Pseudocode is nothing about it's another methodology which is used to solve a problem. Here this number is nothing about it's a codes. So number means we are going to declare the variables num1, num2 and then sum. Output, enter two numbers. It will ask, user will enter, so the user will get input num1, num2 and then do the operation sum equal to num1 plus num2. The num1 and num2 value will be added and then stored in sum and then output sum. So we can get the sum of two numbers as an output. So this is called pseudocode. Here it's looking like a program, but it's not a program, it won't execute. So here this number, output, input, these are the symbolic names which represent the particular operations. Next we are going to see about program. So this is the program how to solve a particular problem. Here we have taken sum of two numbers. So first we have to declare header files and then main function, and then we have to declare three variables num1, num2 and then sum. We have to get the input from user, so enter two number. The user will enter, those values will be stored in num1 and num2. We have to do the operation sum equal to num1 plus num2 and then print the sum value. We have to close the program. So this is called programming. This is called C programming to solve a particular problem. So here we have seen four methodologies. These four methodologies which is used to solve a particular problem. Next we are going to see about overview. C was developed by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Labs in 1972. It is an upgrade version of B language and BCPL, Basic Combined Programming Language. C is a general purpose high level language. Nowadays C has become a widely used professional language for various reasons. What are the advantages of C? C became easy to learn. It's a structure-oriented programming language. C produces efficient programs. C can handle low-level activities. C can be compiled on variety of computer platforms. So which means C can be developed in one OS, so we can execute in another OS also. So the C programming we can execute in different kind of OS. Next we are going to see about fact about C. So C was invented to write an operating system called Unix. C is a successor of B language which was introduced around 1970. The C was formalized in 1988 by the American National Standard Institute. They can call as ANSI. The Unix OS was totally written in C language. Today C is the most widely used and popular system programming language. Today's most popular Linux OS and RDBMS MySQL has been written in C programming language. Next we are going to see about uses of C. With the help of C programming language, nowadays the developers are developing operating systems, language compilers, assemblers, text editors, print spoolers, network drivers, modern programs, databases, language interpreters, utilities. So these are the uses of C language. By using C programming language, nowadays the developers are developing these kind of applications for general purpose. Next we are going to see about features of C. C is a low level language support. C has a low level language support. C has programming portability. It's a powerful and feature rich. Bit manipulation we can do using C programming. High level features we are having in C programming language. C is one of the most popular language because of C has modular programming. Modular programming is nothing about we can divide a program into the different parts and then we can combine as a single program after completing all the codes. So C programming is a modular programming language. C has efficient use of pointers. Next we are going to see about applications of C. C language is used for creating computer applications, used in writing embedded softwares, and then various electronics, industrial and communication products which use microcontrollers. For these applications, we can write a program using C programming language. C, which is used for developing verification software, test code, simulators for various applications and hardware products. Creating compiles of different language which can take input from other language and convert it into low-level machine language by using this C programming language. C is used to implement different operating system operations. And then Unix kernel is completely developed in C programming language. So these are the applications of C programming language. Next, characteristics of C language. C is a general purpose programming language. C is a middle level language. C is a structured programming language. C is renowned for its simplicity, easy to use and powerful. C is portable, which means a C program can run in different kind of environments, which means different kind of OS. C is a popular because it can be used as a standalone programming language. C is very flexible language. C is super fast. C is a modular, which means C program can be divided into small modules. C can easily available. C software is easy to access and easy to install on computers. C is easy to debug. And then one of the powerful feature is called regression, is the one of the common technique used in C. C has a rich set of library function, and C supports graphic programming also. In today's session, we have seen all the basic informations about the C programming. Thank you. Thank you for watching our videos.